Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in. Yo, welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in. Yo, welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in. Yo, welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in. Yo, welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in.
Hi, everyone. Oh, wait. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Pen says, hey, y'all, tap in and give us some feedback. Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Tamika. Welcome to the Fix Your Face podcast with host TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, positive vibes only. Now let's tap in.
Where were you going?
I don't know. And remember, this is rated E for everyone, so let's keep it clean. And also, remember, we're here to just give some friendly advice, not professional advice. If you need professional advice, please seek your professionals. And welcome, Paprika, Tamika, and Ken. I appreciate it for coming in. How's everybody doing? And the famous question of the night: what did everyone eat tonight? We just got done having some really good hamburgers with all the fixings on it, and it was really good, and some potato salad. Paprika had bologna sandwich and Doritos. Was it fried bologna sandwich? Oh, those are so good. I think I told you I have a video on it. I'm sure I think you saw Paprika, where my friend found this like little place in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and they had the best fried bologna sandwiches. Tamika had some chicken and a bottle of water. Yum. So, what did everyone do today? Yeah, it was really yummy. But today I didn't do anything, but Ken had to go put new tires on my son's truck, and then he gets the new truck or tires on his truck. He backs up and backs into my husband's truck. It's like, oh, come on. Didn't do anything to the Ken's truck because his is bigger, but Kenny's truck, my son, it crashed out his taillight, so now he needs a new taillight. It's like, oh my gosh, come on. Watch where you're going. So when he came home, Ken put caution cone right in front of his truck, and he's like, "Really, really, Dad?" Some jokesters, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So today I wanted to talk a little bit of diabetes. So, with diabetes, you need to make sure you really do follow like a regimen and make sure your blood sugar stays under at least, well, usually it's 100, but usually at least 120, because it's you want to keep
We're done. There's like people on the line.
you want you want to make sure that you keep that blood sugar down, because the more sugar that's in your blood will thicken your blood, and it's hard to flow to your organs, and then that's where you start getting kidney failure and heart attacks and strokes, because the buildup of sugar is just too much for your body and it can't flow. It's like almost like concrete, like before it turns to concrete, the cement, when it's flowing, that's how thick it is and it's hard to flow through. So yeah, you want to make sure you control your blood sugar, and like whether you check it depending on how much of a diabetic you are, like how brittle, they call it brittle diabetics. You want to check your blood sugar frequently throughout the day, or at least in the morning. If you're not, if you're on oral medications with diabetes, you want to just make sure you at least check it once a day or twice a day, however much your doctor tells you. But you really want to keep it under control. Tamika says, get ahead from my son. He talks too much. He is out for a week for spring. Oh my gosh.
Vacation.
They have a spring break already. I think my grandson's spring break is next week. So next week will be like an earful from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How can diabetes affect you? The thick, your blood sugar can get so thick, if it makes your and it can't flow to your organs, then you can start with kidney failure. You can have amputations in your legs because you're not getting the blood flow from your extremities, and that's where it affects first, is your extremities. Yes, type 2 and peripheral neuropathy, because you're not getting the blood flow to your extremities or your legs, or your and that's where it can affect peripheral neuropathy as well, on your nerves. That's usually what more of the beginning stages before the amputations. And you're not here. You're because the blood is so thick and it's not getting to your extremities or your legs or your organs, and it can cause a bunch of uh, like you said, Tiger, nerve damage, and yes, it affects everything. And but like say you get a cut on your leg, if you have diabetes, you're not going to heal as quickly, and it can cause cellulitis, or the infection to grow more. And cellulitis is an infection in your skin, and it can spread, and it can cause more issues, and that's where you might have amputations, or you might even go septic, um, which is where you get the infection in your blood and you can die too. So you want to make sure you keep it under control. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tiger, that you're dealing with it. Are you on insulin, or are you on the oral medications? Are there some things that we can avoid to keep from this disease? Yeah, sugar, definitely. You can, if you keep away from some of the sugars that, we always, like I drink a lot of this, which can cause, um, ins- yeah, and, really make, how often do you check your blood sugar? Come How often do you check your blood sugar since you're on insulin? But yeah, when diabetic too, you need to really do. When you see a nutritionist, they'll show you how to carb count and make sure you're within a certain amount of carbs for the. Um, Really, the sugars, they try to keep you away from sugars. Alcohol is really bad for diabetics, so try to stay away from alcohol. I know some people will be like, "Oh, I'm drinking tonight. I'll just take a shot of insulin." You know, no, shouldn't do that either. Um, it's not very good. Is TSM in here? I don't see him. Let me drop the just today now. I check. Okay. Um, oops. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My internet still not the greatest, and we've had storms coming through this whole weekend, and with torn- near us, not here, but near us. So yeah, it's oh my goodness. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so Ken says alcohol is created, our body reverse engineers alcohol and turns it back into sugar. Yes. Tiger says it can drop below 5. My readings can. The lowest readings I had is 4.1. My lowest glucose sugar reading. Oh wow. At least well, 4.1 is good. For the hemoglobin A1C, near hypoglycemic. Hi DJ, thanks for coming in. Hi Simple Meals, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And so we're talking about a little bit about diabetes today, Simple Meals, and how you can maybe look at like preventing it or taking care of your diabetes. So, and The highest reading I ever had was as high as 45, and that was before breakfast too. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, 45 for your blood sugar. I was thinking, um, oh wow, that's low, 45. Hi Kenny, thanks for coming in. Yes, 45 is pretty low, especially for a diabetic, because diabetics are used to their like if I had 40. Hi TSM, thanks for coming in. How are you today?
Yo, no complaints, no complaints. I'm sorry about my late absence, and I am gonna be silent for a brief moment. Shut up.
Okay. Uh, yes, Simple Meals. I'm so sorry. My internet is bad already, and then we have storms coming through. So I appreciate you guys having patience with me. But yes, especially for diabetic Tiger, when your blood sugar is used to being high, um, oh, 45 was a high reading. Oh my goodness, that is extremely low. What was the low then? That's really low. Um, yes, that's, oh my gosh. Yeah, when it gets really low like that, like what I like, if the patient was, and I worked at the bedside, if the patient was conscious and could drink, I give them some, like one of those cups of orange juices that they have, and I'll just pop a hole in it, and then I'll put a packet of sugar in it, and the orange juice, stir it up and give it to the patient real quick, because um that was like a quick is was a quick yeah, like booster. Thank you, I couldn't think of the word. A quick sugar booster for you. So in the morning, Tiger, that could be a tip, if it's really low and you're conscious, obviously. Get some glucose, blood sugar, or some orange juice, mix it with sugar and drink it to get it up quicker, and then obviously eat, and then and maybe they need to adjust your insulin if you're waking up that low. You should definitely talk with the doctor to see if um, maybe they need to adjust your night regimen of your insulin. Your Simple Meal says my sugars is 5.1 or 5.6. Okay, well that's not too bad. Simple Meals, keep doing, like, trying to not, because that's kind of like on the borderline. So yeah, make sure you just keep doing great diet, exercise, that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, your blood sugar was as low as 4.2. I thought you meant your hemoglobin A1C was 4.2. Holy cow, Tiger. That is, yeah, I'm surprised you're alive. I'm so glad everything was okay. Oh my goodness. Um, Ken says, let's all think about our health for a couple of hours and keep you in the picture. Can't care for others if you're not here. Yes. Um, oh wow. How important is the exercise for diabetes? It's very important, because that's what helps keep you healthier, and burns off some of those sugars too, because of the calories. And so exercise is very, and it helps with blood flow, and all that good stuff. So exercise is very good for your body. So do what you can. Like we've talked about exercise a little bit before, about um, even if you park at far end of the parking lot and walk a little bit more. That's what I try to do. Take the stairs versus the elevator. Like a little bit of things here and there that will make a difference, especially if you can't, like, get to a gym or exercise like for 30 minutes every day. If you do those little things, at least it's a little bit more. So, wow. And if it, Oh, awesome. Simple Meals is at the gym now. Oh, you have a gym at home, but I like going to the gym. Oh, wow. That's cool. Well, Simple Meals, when I get to my hotel in 2 weeks, I am going to really try to make the time to get to the gym. I know I'm going to be so tired, but especially after work and stuff, this job is going to be so demanding. Tiger says, but they still insist about having fruit though because it contains a natural sugar, but not too much fruit though. Yes, because of the natural sugar, Tiger. So it is still very good to have that fruit. Oops. Um, so yes, you are absolutely right. And there are things that are really good for oh, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of some of the fruits that they say are better than some other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but definitely if you're a diabetic, I would highly recommend seeing a nutritionist. They are so good at knowing exactly what they can do to help with the diabetics. So if you haven't seen a nutritionist, I would highly recommend seeing a nutritionist. Because that's what their specialty is, right? For different diseases, like this would be good for this disease, this would be good for that disease. So I definitely do that. I'm not My strongest point was not nutrition, and because I was a cardiac nurse and I focused more on um, the hearts and strokes, not as much as the nutrition because we don't. I would just refer the patient to the nutritionist. So I know like the basics, but I don't know like the ins and outs. Yes, carbohydrates as well. You need, but not too much. Yes, and that's why, like a nutritionist will say, you need to what they call carb count, count your carbohydrates. Definitely, Tiger. Simple meals. That's why I use the spices and herbs. Yes, simple meals. That's some of those. I think garlic is really good too for because it helps with the blood flow. So yes, garlic. Yes, your body can turn carbohydrates into sugar, and that's why they say to carb count whenever you are diabetic, especially like the ones that the diabetics that are like very what they call brittle diabetics. They really try to make sure you carb count. So definitely. Let me drop the link again because I think we lost our host. So, what else about diabetes can I say? Um, Besides frequently checking your blood sugar as often as your doctor says, see a nutritionist, exercise as much as you can. And when you get injured, like a scratch, even if it's like a minor scratch and it's on your lower leg or on your feet, make sure you're checking it frequently because that can lead to an infection right away. And make sure you are like a lot of times they say take a mirror if you can't see the bottoms of your feet. Get a mirror and look at the bottoms of your feet. Make sure you don't have any cuts on your feet, and then monitor it very carefully for any allergic or infection signs of any infection, because that's the last thing you want when you're diabetic is having an infection, because your body's doesn't heal as good anyway, and then that can lead to more problems. So really check your feet and your legs for any cuts and stuff, and keep an eye on it. And sometimes they might heal just right away, but don't let it linger. If you're thinking it's infected, go to the doctor. Don't let it just, oh, it'll heal, it'll heal. Um, Simple Meal says, yes, natural sugar fruit is great for blood sugar. Apples, berries, pineapple is what I eat. Oh, yum. And those are good ones too. Ken says, are there magic potions or will I have to monitor and work at it to succeed? Well, I mean, they have medications and insulin, but you have to work at it to succeed. And yes, Tiger, drink plenty of water to flush out all those bad things and help your kidneys. Water is really good. Oh, you did nutrition classes, graduate for adults and kids. Oh, wow, Simple Meal. See, there you go. Tiger says, yep, diabetic foot checks and also checks too for retinopathy. Yes. I forgot about the eyes too, but yes, you are absolutely correct because your vision can start uh, getting worse because of retinopathy. You are absolutely correct.
I actually had.
Yeah, that was like a fluke though.
I had a friend that wore glasses for 45 years, and he wasn't feeling well, and all of a sudden he found out he couldn't see with his glasses on, and his eyesight was corrected within a matter of like months. And he went to his eye doctor, and they said something's not right here, that shouldn't be happening. Sent him back to his primary care provider. They did a couple of blood tests and find out he's got diabetes and he needs to change his life. Well, needless to say, he started treating diabetes with diet and medication, and he had to put the glasses back on. So there are things, if something doesn't seem right, you need to see your doctor.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fluke, though. I mean, I've never heard of someone's eye vision, like getting better because of diabetes. Hi, Jeepo. Thanks for coming in. Yes, it's very scary to have diabetes. Diabetes is one of I think, the worst things because it's hard. You have to constantly be monitoring it and and being aware of your body too, because if you got to feel like you got to sometimes know that. Hi, TS or Slimlot. Thanks for coming in. How are you? But you want to make sure that you're feeling the changes before, especially if you can't check it. So then you can be like, oh my goodness, I think it's low. I better check my blood sugar. So knowing your body too and the changes are really good too to make sure that you like know if your blood sugar is high or low, and then make sure you check it and then take care of it. Yes, happy Monday, G-Full. Start of a new week. So, yeah, it's only Monday. we're losing track of the days here now that I haven't worked, and this is going on 4 weeks, guys. It's been not good, but good news. Next Friday, I will be driving to Massachusetts for my new job, so I'm so glad. Oh, good. That's good news.
You're driving.
Oh, yes, I'm driving to. 17 hours. Me driving. Oh my gosh. All right. Tiger says the glucose levels distort your lenses in your eyes and cause leakages at the back of your eyes. Yes, you are absolutely right. Do you want to come up here and tell me, Tiger? You know a lot about this. It sounds like, and that's good because not everybody who has a certain disease or something or illness really understands the illness, and whether they don't understand or they don't take the time to understand or whatever, or maybe they didn't get uh, educated, maybe no one educated them in the hospital, and whatever the issue is, not a lot of people don't truly understand their disease process. So I'm so glad it sounds like you do, Tiger. You didn't know where you're going up on the panel. I was just picking on you. That's okay. Hi, it's story time with Uncle Bill. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you. Simple Meal says cranberry juice and water will clean the kidney. 16 ounces of water, cranberry juice, or fresh cranberry helps.
Sounds.
But yes, it's an awful condition. Yes. What does TSM stand for? Oh God. I'm trying to remember. The streets of Michigan. That's what it is. The streets of Michigan, because he's from Flint, Michigan. So yes. All right, you guys, are you ready for some Um, Game time. And we got G-Full in here, so he always puts my lines, which is nice. I don't know what happened to TSM, but let me drop the link just in case, because it can, because it can get buried. Slim Watts says, you know what? I was thinking Twisted Music, Michigan. If I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I thought that's what he said. But oh, you don't know? Yeah. All right. Hosted by Ted Allen, this popular Food Network game show pits 4 chefs against each other for a chance to win $10,000. Ken says, let's all love ourselves and keep our bodies in line. You are very important to someone. Yes. Yeah, he's not getting good service. Okay. I'm actually amazed that I'm actually getting decent. At least I keep going in and out, but yeah. Nope, not Top Chef, Ken. Hosted by Ted Allen, this popular Food Network game show pits 4 chefs against each other for a chance to win $10,000. Simple Meal says, you may see me use bread in my videos. However, that is sourdough bread or keto bread. I freeze it before I use it. The freeze of the bread kills the process in the bread. Huh. Interesting.
Yeast, which converts back into sugar.
Oh. Ken says it kills the yeast that goes back into the sugar. Very good. Any guesses? All right, the answer was Chopped. Chopped. This TV series follows the lives of the Robertson family and their business, Duck Commander. You didn't know what TSM stood for either, Paprika. He said it once, and I don't know how I would remember that, because usually I don't remember stuff, but Duck Dynasty is correct, Ken. And he looks like a Duck Dynasty. Look at him. He's Duck Dynasty number 4.
Why was there only 3?
Yeah, weren't there only 3 Duck Dynasty people on there?
I've never seen one episode.
Oh, he's never seen an episode. I thought there was 3 guys with the big beard, so maybe he's more. Maybe he's 5. I don't know. With over 13 million videos on YouTube, this genre of media is characterized by soft, repetitive sounds that trigger a tingling sensation in viewers who may experience a low-grade euphoria.
I had to give the definition for my daughter.
ASMR. That's for you, Paprika. Yes, ASMR.
Never heard of that until like 6 months ago.
You got yeah. Yes, I do. Simple Meals. Jasmine Masters is credited with coining what slang term means I made a mistake? Yes, autonomous sensory meridian response.
I would guess.
Yeah, that's why they abbreviate it ASMR. Try saying that all the time. Oh, I think Simple Meals is lagging a little bit. Oh my goodness, 1:30 in the morning. You have a great night, Tiger, and take care of yourself as well. Jasmine Masters is credited with coining what slang term meaning I made a mistake? Yes, abbreviations are quicker, people.
Especially with that.
The answer is and I oop. And I oop. Don't ask me.
That's a thing?
I just read the card. A spin-off of 16 and Pregnant, this MTV series follows A spin-off of 16 and Pregnant, this MTV series follows teens as they adjust to the challenges of motherhood. A spin-off of 16 and Pregnant, this MTV series follows teens as they adjust to the challenges of motherhood. Teen Mom is correct, Ken. Very good.
Never seen an episode of it.
Yeah.
That was an episode, that's not.
Exactly. It's your life, not an episode.
Nobody got paid for it, okay?
This artist is known for major hits like Me, Myself, and I, In the Name of Love, and Meant to Be. Yeah, my daughter was 16 when she got pregnant, so that's why I made the joke. It's not so funny. But we have a little bit more now. This artist is known for major hits like Me, Myself, and I, In the Name of Love, and Meant to Be. Oh, not Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce has a song called that? Oh, maybe she remade it, or maybe this person remade it. I'm not sure. The last guess is right. The answer is Baby Rexa. Baby Rexa.
Huh?
Yeah. Bebe is the first name. Rha is the second name, the last name. Widely used by athletes and adventurers, this company has become synonymous with action cameras. Widely used by athletes and adventurers, this company has become synonymous with action cameras. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, BB, BEBE. No, no, it was GoPro. Tamika, Ken, and I was answering before. Ken and Paprika, yes.
Because I never heard of BB before, and all of a sudden you're telling me it's BB.
Okay, this restaurant features menu items like the Chalupa Supreme and Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Oh my gosh, we just had these, I think yesterday or the day before.
No, the rest. We had fish.
No, when you took me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, Taco Bell. After my doctor was hungry.
Couches.
Yes, Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell. I love that little chihuahua. Or wait,
That was a Chihuahua.
it was a chihuahua, yeah. Tika, Jifo, and Ken. Yes, very good. Ava Michelle starts as a 6.5-foot tall high schooler in this 2019 Netflix film. Oh, good night, Simple Meals. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Ava Michelle stars as a 6.5-foot tall high schooler in this 2019 Netflix film. Oh my gosh, could you imagine me next to this person? 6.5 feet. 4'10", guys. 4'10". Yes, thank you, G-Full. Any guesses? Tall girl is correct, Tamika. Very good.
How could they just leave it at that?
Crystal, hi. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. This annual convention is dedicated to comics, anime, graphic novels, cosplay, and toys. This annual convention is dedicated to comics, anime, graphic novels, cosplay, and toys. Oh, and Simple Meals just left. She would have got this. Yes, Comic Con. We just did a video on this. This website bills itself as the free encyclopedia. This website bills itself as the free encyclopedia. Yes, Ken, Wikipedia. And they do not allow, whenever I was in school for my research papers, to use Wikipedia as a resource because people can go in and like add things, so it can be like not 100% right.
All users.
Yeah, so I couldn't use it, but it isn't. It is got a lot of good information.
Always double check.
But always double check it. This boy band released 2018's Fake Love. This boy band released 2018's Fake Love. Hi, Jay Breezy. Thanks for coming in. Britannica is was the old encyclopedias, the books. Yes, I had a whole set of the Britannicas, but that's not the online version anymore.
Actually, I think they do have it, but it doesn't have information you get out of the way.
Tamika, yes, BTS is correct. Very good. This mayor from Indiana became the first openly gay man to seek the Democratic presidential nomination in 2020? This mayor from Indiana became the first openly gay man to seek the Democratic presidential nomination in 2020. Pete Buttigieg? Buttigieg?
Yep.
Buttigieg?
Buttigieg.
Oh, Buttigieg.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Get the name right. First released in 2016, the smart glasses called Spectacles are made by the same company behind their popular social media app. First released in 2016, the smart glasses called Spectacles are made by the same company behind their popular social media app.
Yes, it is.
You're wrong.
What?
Google.
Glasses.
No.
Mm-hmm.
The smart glasses called Spectacles are made by the same company behind their popular social media app.
See? GJ34, the
Thanks.
Encyclopedia Britannica's website.
Did not know they actually had a website.
Told you they're still on.
Thank you, G-Full. That's interesting. See, I learn everything from you guys. Every night. G-Full's always like, oh, you need it? Then here you go. The answer was Snapchat.
What?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, Tamika. Very good. It was Snapchat. She had a hit in 1992 with I Will Always Love You. She had a hit in 1992, I Will Always Love You.
Got it.
Whitney Houston, yes. Key.
Who was the co-actor in the movie that song was for?
Oh, it's Kevin Costner. Oh, which that's why the key was 1992, because she redid it from Dolly Parton. All right. What manufacturing technology builds objects from computer assisted drawings? What manufacturing technology builds objects from computer assisted drawings?
CAD.
Well, that's what CAD is.
Yeah.
What manufacturing technology builds objects from CAD, or computer assisted drawings?
Actually, punches.
3D printing. Yes, you are correct, Ken.
Use those in CNC machines too.
Max Weinberg offers his gift of rhythm on what famous redhead's late night show?
It's gonna be cool.
Max Weinberg offers his gift of rhythm on what famous redhead's late night show? Really? He has to rev?
No, he's awake. He's revving it.
Why does he always have rev?
For the year.
Conan O'Brien is correct. Very good, Ken.
Ask me how I figured that out.
How did you figure it out?
The junior. Who's the redhead one?
In 1999, All right. In 1999, what TV character did controversial televangelist Jerry Falwell claim was a gay role model? In 1999, what TV character did controversial televangelist Jerry Falwell claim was a gay role model?
Didn't he get into politics in the Republican Party?
I have no clue. Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies, Tamika. Very good. Very good.
That's a thing?
I don't know.
Evidently, it's a little.
This 1994 film features original songs by composer Elton John and lyricist Tim Rice. Looking for a male, people. Oh, I missed that one. This 1994 film features original songs by composer Elton John and lyricist Tim Rice. The Lion King is correct, Tamika. Very good. All right. Well, no big deal, TSM. I hope you're feeling better. What ad campaign of the 90s often portrayed a person in a predicament who finds resolution after eating the product advertised? Yeah, we're all praying for you, TSM. What ad campaign of the 90s often portrayed a person in a predicament who finds resolution after eating the product advertised? Can you hear that revving, guys? No, not Pepsid AC, Ken. It's not that one.
It's not the gas X or whatever?
No. You're way off.
I've got him. It's big. It's got. I can't even remember it.
Not Excedrin. It's not a mic. It has nothing to do with migraine, Ken.
I know. Peptid AC is not dealing with a migraine.
I know. Oh, my goodness. Totally understand, TSM. The answer is Mentos. Mentos.
Has a whole lot of smiles.
You know, they find themselves in a predicament and then find a resolution after eating a Mento. That's what it was.
Not pleased with that question.
This band released their breakthrough album, Out of Time, in 1991. Booger. REM is correct. Very good. What digital media format unseated the then leading HD DVD in 2008? What digital media format unseated the then leading HD DVD in 2008? Blu-ray is correct, Ken. What digital media... Oh, never mind. The television series JAG, J-A-G, follows the exploits of uniformed lawyers of what branch of the U.S. military? The television series JAG follows the exploits of uniformed lawyers of what branch of the U.S. military? Not NCIS. What branch of the military, Ken? They gave you the show.
Right.
The television series JAG follows the exploits of uniformed lawyers of what branch of the U.S. military? Nope, not the Marines. Yeah, absolutely, G-Full. The answer is Navy. Yes, Navy.
I'm sure that's what NCIS is.
No, NCIS. That's not it. Tamika and Paprika. This stoner flick features Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer as friends who steal from a medical marijuana facility in hopes of raising money to free a friend from jail.
Jim Brewer.
This stoner flick features Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer as friends who steal from a medical marijuana facility in hopes of raising money to free a friend from jail. It didn't ask for, it doesn't matter. I asked for the branch.
Naval Criminal Investigation Service is the Navy.
Chiefo, yes. The two had a nice, good conversation about it, too, yes. Oh, any last guesses? All right. The answer is half-baked. Half-baked. Okay. Riddle of the night, you guys. What kind of cheese can you sew with? What kind of cheese can you sew with? String cheese. Yes, Tamika. Very good. Well, thank you, everyone, for
cheesy.
and thank you, everyone, for helping me keep this chat interactive. It was a great one with all of you in here. I appreciate it. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote of the night comes from William Penn. Avoid popularity. It has many snares and no real benefits. Have a great night, everyone.